Hi there Leo, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your abundance update for December, and in this reading Leo we look at all things work, career, business, money, investment, finance, and generally if all those cups come out it's finding fulfillment, joy and happiness in one of those areas. So what we're going to be doing is getting started with the Angels of Abundance. We'll draw a couple of those, then an overarching tarot energy from the Moonchild Tarot, and I'll then be getting out the tarot positions with the Rider-Waite using the Star Child Tarot Akashic for the clarifier today. So let's see what we have for you, Leo. Here we go, I got one jumped out here. It is savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Of course, not everyone is able to do that all of the time, but when we can, Leo, it's important to make sure that we might be prioritizing savings rather than some of the things we might squander our money on. And I have got words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you will attract for yourself and others. I'd like to go a step further with this card. I feel that it's not enough in terms of our manifestations just to think, oh, I want lots of money and then it will come to me, or to say that. We need to feel it. That's the work of the magician as the grand alchemist, is to feel it, to fake it till we make it, to feel that we are that now, to feel that we are rich and abundant now. And then that is what we attract, because our vibration is a vibrational match for that, guys. So, you can do that by writing out your perfect day if you are an abundant person. And then you can review that, you can visualize it in your meditation, but really feel it. How does it make you feel when you wake up like that in your perfect day with all the resources that you desire? And that is really what is getting that vibration up to make you a match for it. Okay, Leo, let's get your overarching tarot energy out now. Okay, I'll take that one. It is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's a breakthrough for you here, Leo. This can be a new beginning. It can be a victory in terms of abundance, a victory in terms of maybe getting that promotion, getting that new opportunity. It also stands for truth and authenticity. So moving towards, the work potentially that you're supposed to do in this life. I believe that when we're doing that, the abundance does follow, right? So it can also be about boundaries, cutting yourself free from what is not in alignment for you. Maybe having a moment of clarity, inspiration, and insight on how to move forward towards the abundance that you desire, or the opportunity that you desire. Okay, let's see what the tarot positions have to say, Leo. Giving these a shuffle until the first card falls or flips. The Tower, it's in reverse actually, guys, so I'm kind of feeling, we'll see what the clarifier is. When it's in reverse, it can mean the Tower moment has already come and that we are recovering from it. Hopefully, because we don't want to block it. Generally, when the Tower needs to fall, we need to allow that to happen. So we'll see where we end up. I have got the Seven of Cups in the blocks, obstacles and challenges. Yeah, that's the confusion for which the Ace of Swords will help you gain clarity. King of Pentacles in the Advice from Spirit or Tarot has come out for about the last 4 readings as well. Outcome energy, the High Priestess. Need to trust that insight, that intuition. Over in money specifically, I have got Death, the card of Scorpio. I have got also the Hermit, so probably not a time for taking on new financial ventures this month. There could be an investment coming to maturity or a cycle ending over there in the money sector. Let's grab the clarifiers. Clarifying that Tower in reverse, I've got the High Priestess again. Okay, clarifying the Seven of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the High Priestess, I have the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to grab another one for the Tower. It's interesting that we have the High Priestess in both positions, one with the Tower, one with the Four of Pentacles. This is saying to me that there is a temptation to maybe resist and hold on to something that may not be in alignment with us, and the universe is saying, hey, look and listen to that. Look towards that intuition, because it's trying to tell you that it might be time to let go, to move beyond a comfort or a fear zone, to have that breakthrough. That could be the breakthrough that we need to have here, Leo. So let's clarify that Tower. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because the Tower can be a big revelation. It can be a really big truth that you might have been resisting seeing, and all of a sudden that Ace of Swords kind of reveals it to you, between that and the High Priestess. So there could have been something that's come to light about how you are or aren't achieving abundance in your life, is what I'm kind of feeling. It can be around a fundamental block. It could be you finally seeing that maybe, you know, you're the one that's been quite maybe indecisive here, or ungrounded or unsteady when it comes to your work and business. There can be some two minds here, and sometimes when we're in two minds, we are putting mixed messages out there to the universe. One day we want to be an entrepreneur, the next day we think that's too scary, and we're just kind of fluctuating, and you know, we kind of have this sort of these high emotions, and that kind of in a conflict, and that kind of confusion that I see in the Seven of Cups. So that is one explanation here for this. You could be trying to decide whether to go or stay in a job or something like that. There could be indecision around the path forward, is what I'm feeling. I mean, the Tower wants to align you to your soul work, and we've got the Hermit in this reading as well, and we've got the Eight of Cups. So it can be about moving away from something to move towards what is in alignment for you. Because the Tower generally says that there's something that needs to be looked at here. There's something that's not on a firm foundation. So both the Tower and the Two of Pentacles talk about this unsteadiness in terms of our abundance. Maybe not quite being able to build that solidity for ourselves, not quite being able to build that foundation that we really need in order to really get our empire going. The High Priestess says, hey, you know what? It's time for you to dig deep, look into your intuition. What's in those dark, shadowy corners that might be limiting you? She can be the revealer of information, truth, and knowledge to the person in just the right timing, maybe just in the right timing to allow a tower to fall, to see beyond any illusions that you might have built for yourself. Maybe it's the illusion of what's coming up right now is the someday, you know, I'll do that one day, someday. I can do that later on. I've got plenty of time to build my abundance. I've got plenty of time to start that thing. Well, life is only now, and we don't really know how much time we've got. So it really is time to look at these corners, to pull down the towers that's not working, to break through our own confusion and illusions here, is what I'm feeling. So High Priestess wants to help you do that. So Leo, here in the blocks, obstacles and challenges, Page of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. Yeah, it is seeing with clarity that is a challenge here, and that's why we have the Ace of Swords as the overarching energy. This is the breakthrough, the vision and the clarity. There's a sense here that maybe the things that you've tried to get off the ground before, maybe businesses, maybe excelling in a certain career, hasn't really materialized for you, and it could be because it's just not quite the right fit. It can be because we're following the path of ego rather than the soul path of the Hermit, maybe wanting to go for the job just because it pays, or you know, following what looks shiny on the outside, but when we scratch the surface it isn't. So it's really time for you to review, you know, what it is that you're pursuing, and just making sure that it is in alignment for you. But there is an indication here that it's been challenging for you to get things off the ground, to actually make them happen and to actually make them profitable. But it also says here with the Page of Pentacles that there is an opportunity here, but maybe we're looking in the wrong direction or looking at the wrong things for us, right? You know, the Page of Pentacles can be a new opportunity in its infancy. And what I notice about this page is how authentic she looks and how kind of heart-driven, you know, so it might be about looking in a different direction. It's generally a new, it's a pentacle, so it's could be a new contract, a new job opportunity, something slowly becoming solid that maybe you have been dreaming for quite a while. And it is starting to happen, but it's very much in its infancy. It can be slow and that kind of thing. So it's saying, look in the right place, break through the confusion, try and find those opportunities that really work for you. Make sure you're not buying into any fantasies or illusion of the someday, and start to slowly but surely inch ahead here. So Leo, in the advice from Spirit of Tarot, I've got the Eight of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Interesting combo. The Eight of Cups says it's time for you to focus on what truly does fulfill. We've gone from the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups. The Seven of Cups is when we're still chasing rainbows, you know, chasing dreams that aren't manifesting. The Eight of Cups is the realization that maybe we've been chasing the wrong thing. Well, I mean, there's no wrong or right, because obviously you would have learnt lessons from this, and you've got, you know, 7 and 8 of Cups out of it. There's been a period where things have worked fairly well, but where the person in the Eight of Cups has arrived at the awakening that we can't achieve our heart's desires in this situation. There is a big piece missing. The tower needs to fall. We need to have the revelation. Maybe the revelation is that we actually need to walk away from something that we did actually invest in quite heavily, to, you know, really reinvest and refocus on a new path. Again, here we have the King of Pentacles, which we could say is moving away from, you know, the sensual desires that might have kind of drawn us in, or been the kind of thing that lured us. We really want to build true success now from another place. But the King of Pentacles also is entrepreneurship energy, can be going your own way, can be stepping up into leadership, boss, mentor, manager, starting your own business, sometimes in real estate. It's really about focusing on building that solid foundation to replace whatever it is that you've lost with this tower. It is the energy of Taurus in the minor arcana. And it says that wherever you do focus your energy, you know, it really starts to become tangible. So make sure you're focusing your energy rather than having it maybe drawn in a lot of different directions, and that kind of indecision, like as I mentioned before, it kind of sends those mixed messages. Decide 100% what you're going for, Leo. Get the clarity, the vision, and then start following through with the inspired action to get there. If you're starting your own business, what do you need to do? Break it down into little steps, make a plan, make sure you've got the skills, talk to the right people, all of those things. Now over here in the outcome, I've got the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The Four of Pentacles can be the need to hold on because of fear, because of the comfort zone that we might be in. It can be kind of that contraction energy. It can be that feeling of wanting to stay grounded, like feeling like we don't want the tower to fall because we have a false sense of security there, is what I'm hearing. But the High Priestess is saying, you know, don't forget, you know, what your intuition is telling you on a deeper level. It could be like going to reveal something to you. I mean, we don't really know what's behind this pomegranate curtain. It says that maybe there is another piece of information that's yet to land, that's going to basically be the piece that makes you see the tower and see the illusion and have that breakthrough that you need in order to leave this behind, to move forward, to release the comfort zone, whatever it is for you, Leo. So I kind of feel like there is a little bit more to come in this. Let's grab one more just to see if we can get any more information around that. I do feel like the money cards are tied up with the situation, not really with money on its own, but we'll draw one more. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I mean, that is the card, obviously, of moving on to a new frontier. It really is time to manifest something new in a new direction here as well, to really follow what lights you up, what you're passionate about. That's the card of Sagittarius. We are in Sagittarius season, so it's saying it's a really good time to be doing that now. Over here in money, Leo, I've got the Hermit and Death. So it's not a time to really, I don't feel, to take on any new big investments at the moment. It's a time to go within, to seek your own counsel, to seek your own wisdom and intuition. With 2 High Priestess and the Hermit here, you could be going through some kind of shifts, awakenings. You know, we've got the Ace of Swords here too, which is breakthrough energy. And it could be about what you need to allow to complete in your life in order to bring on that new beginning that we can see you going towards. This is most definitely spiritual awakening energy right here. So you could be getting ready to release something, obviously, with the Tower. And I feel like then, you know, we will be moving on to the next thing that's going to have that abundance follow you. But we need to make some clear decisions to focus that energy, and then things will start to fall into place. So I really feel there could be like a little bit of a pause while we kind of go through this transition, this healing, because the path ahead is not entirely visible at the moment. With the Hermit, you can kind of feel like you're a little bit in the darkness. You've only got this little lantern to navigate. But the more we kind of listen to our intuition and seek and start to piece together the dots, join the dots with those breakthroughs that are coming in, that's when the path forward will be revealed for you. So I really feel that there is a bit more to come here, Leo. And you're still on that journey. That's all still falling into place for you. But what you can do for now is start moving away, 8 of Cups, for anything that just doesn't feel right for you, that's not fulfilling and that's just not in alignment. Let's close out with a couple of Sacred Power reading cards. Okay, I've got 2 that are jumping. Illusion. Absolutely. I mean, this is pretty much summing up the 7 of Cups, the Tower together. And you've got the Ace of Swords that wants to shatter an illusion for you. What kind of dream are you buying into that's just not going to materialize? It's time for you to move away and refocus your energies now, potentially in a different direction. Source, because I think Source, you know, wants something else for you, and you could be getting some downloads, some intuitions with double High Priestess energy. So make sure that you are listening to that and that you have your receiver turned on, Leo, for the messages that might be coming through for you. Just noticing I've also got Soul Journey at the bottom of the deck. It's really about finding now through the Hermit what, you know, the path that you're really supposed to be on. And I feel we're kind of like having a big wake-up call to a path that we might have been on that's just not it after all. Okay, Leo, well, I do hope this resonated for some of you. It is an exciting reading, even though we have some kind of challenging aspects, because of course it's all coming in to move you onto the path that you're supposed to be on. So feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all, guys, and I try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you, connect with your energies, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Leo, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings.